which means, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?
All right.
Now, I'm going to do a little recap up to this point.
All right.
So that I make sure we all on the same page.
All right.
Jesus shows us that he is the priest when he prayed, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
All right.
He shows us he is the promise keeper when he stopped dying on the cross long enough to tell the thief that from this day forward, you will be with me in paradise.
Right.
He shows that he is a provider when he said to the woman, woman, behold thy son.
Yes.
Son, behold thy mother. And he shows us that for this purpose, he was kept. When he cried with a loud voice, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. This cry that is recorded in the books of Matthew and Mark, prophesied in Psalms 22, that was heard by the Romans, the soldiers, the bystanders, the haters, the followers, and the little blues. This cry that had folks believing that Jesus was a punk, and he punked out. He wimped out. He threw in the towel and was waiting on Elijah to come and rescue him. But what if I were to tell you that this cry was no ordinary cry, but that this cry was a cry of understanding that a holy transaction is taking place? Yes, a holy transaction, unlike no other, because from the 6th hour to the 9th hour, darkness fell all over the land. As God took out his judgment of the sins on our beloved Jesus the Christ that was carrying for all of us. Some of us here in this room is going through our own holy transaction. The sky is black. There's darkness all around us. And we have even been crying out, just like Jesus, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to pray it out. You tried to pray it out, pray your way out of it. You try to negotiate your way out of it. You smoke your way out of it. You drink your way out of it. You gamble your way out of it. You even sex your way out of it. You lie, you cheat, and even steal your way out of it. But the only way out of it is for it to be nailed to the cross. Because in nailing it to the cross, you are setting yourself free. The Apostle Paul wrote, God made him who knew no sin to be sin for us. So that in him we might become the righteousness of God. That is from 2 Corinthians 5:21. In Isaiah 53 verses 4 through 5, it tells us that Jesus bore our griefs and carried our sorrows, and that Jesus was wounded for our transgressions and bruised for our iniquities. That the chastisement of peace was laid upon him, and that by his stripes we are healed. Galatians 3:13 tells us that Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming the curse for us. Which brings me to 3 points. The first one is, everything you go through is not meant for you. But it is meant to help someone else. Don't believe me? Look at everything Jesus went through and ask yourself, did you have endured? If we had to go through everything Jesus went through, this story may have went a different way. Some of us can't even endure the things that some of us in this room are going through right now. And my second point, just because something is hard to do, does not mean that it shouldn't be done. Get on your assignment even until death. Jesus understood the assignment, but he also understood that this bitter cup was not easy. And my point number 3, in Jesus understanding this assignment, when I was researching, something came to my mind. Much of the New Testament, it's written in Greek. But Jesus spoke Aramaic. And in Aramaic, when you interpret what Jesus said, it could sound like this. My God, for this purpose is my destiny. I just want to say thank you again, and thank you, Pastor Will, for giving me this opportunity.